morning. Tomorrow marks the deadline for candidates to remove themselves from November's ballot. As of right now, 4 people will be running for Buffalo mayor. Our Angelica Gallagher has the latest on where things stand, including with acting mayor Chris Scanlon. Angelica?
Marley, right now, Chris Scanlon is set to run as an independent candidate on the Good Neighbors party line. But when we asked Scanlon today what his campaign's next steps will be, he tells us he's undecided.
The amount of support that we had during the primary was incredible, and I would tell you that that hasn't stopped in the last 40 hours or so.
Acting Mayor Chris Scanlon is still weighing his options days after losing in the Democratic Buffalo mayoral primary. During News 4's Ask the Mayor segment, he says he's taking a lot into account at this time, including how the decision for his campaign will affect those who have supported him throughout this process.
If it only impacted me, it's very easy for me to make the decision, but there's other people in my life, whether it's family or other people, that these decisions can impact. So it's about having those conversations and making sure that everyone's on the same page.
However, Scanlon needs to make his decision sooner rather than later. A New York state law allows candidates to remove themselves from the ballot. The deadline for this decision is Friday. Erie County Board of Elections Democratic Commissioner Jeremy Zellner says this law helps prevent a party from splitting votes.
Back in 2021 in July, a law was signed into law to allow folks to get off the ballot after a primary contest so that they're not a spoiler for whatever the nominee is there.
Should Scanlon continue his campaign, 4 candidates will be on November's general election ballot. This includes Democratic nominee Sean Ryan, Republican candidate James Gardner, and Michael Gaynor and Chris Scanlon under independent party lines.
I grew up in a house that was very strongly focused on public service. It's something that's in my bones. So again, whether it's operating as mayor and the council, whenever I've had the opportunity to serve in public service, it's been a great honor. So whatever the capacity is that I'm able to serve this community, I'm more than open to it.
Now, yesterday, a judge disqualified former Buffalo Fire Commissioner Garnell Whitfield from the ballot. Following that decision, Whitfield told News 4 he was conceding and said he will be pursuing justice and equity for the people in Buffalo moving forward and holding elected officials accountable. Reporting in the studio, I'm Angelica Gallagher, News 4.